All right, everyone. Today I'm with Ironhide community manager and main developer, and we'll be making a quick interview about their newest Kingdom Rush game called Kingdom Rush Heart Alliance. What do you think about the game? How did you come up with it?
We wanted to move forward the narrative a bit, and put an end to this overarching narrative that we started teasing in at the end of Kingdom Rush Vengeance, right? Um, I mean, of course, we always want to release a new game for the franchise and give players more of the what they like. But yeah, narratively, we wanted to expand a bit more on that narrative point.
One another casual question: what is your guys' favorite tower concept? Like, which one did you get most fun making?
Favorite tower? Let me think. Yeah, I really like the Elven Stargazer. I really like its design and how different it feels from other towers. But also, I'm thinking Ballista Outpost is really good. Yeah, it feels different when you see it in the game. So I really like that one too. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I shared this in the live streams, but my favorite tower in Alliance is the Demon Pit. They're just so fun.
Alrighty, so another one about the heroes. Like, which one do you find to be most interesting out of all of them?
For me, it's probably Onagro. I really like the concept of a mech piloted by goblins. But yeah, I think it's a tie between Onagro and Torres because I really like the simple and everyday man in this setting of war and magic.
Yeah, those are great. It's hard to choose, really. There are so many amazing concepts in Alliance. I have to choose like maybe Niru or Anya. They are
Good
both
choices too.
cute and different.
Yeah, both of them are awesome. Okay, with that out of the way, I think we can start with the more serious question. So, the most
Okay.
frequent one that I have found was: will there be an endless mode for Alliance upon release, or is there a planned endless mode
Yeah.
to be released in the near future?
Yeah, it's been pretty requested lately. We talked about it at some point in production, but ultimately, as much as we love to implement it, it takes up a lot of production resources, right? Like time and effort that we wanted to put to make the best base experience that we could release in this time. So our focus was on that, and we had to discard it. But I don't know. It's been pretty requested lately, as I've said. So I don't know if that window is closed.
Alright, so are there any plans to bring back old towers, or for that matter, any heroes from the games?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you all seen the Necromancer Tower, right? But that's the more prominent one that we bring back. There you can see, like, I don't know, the Doom Sentinels is pretty based on the assassins from Hammerhall, so it's like a previous concept, but now it has another role and things like that. But not there will be returning characters such as the Necromancer, but you could see maybe some heroes in some shape or forms throughout the game. But I won't spoil anything about that, of course. But you could see some returning characters in some shape or forms, yes.
Alright, sounds good. How often do you plan on actually updating the game? Like, usually it takes around maybe a year or so to get a new update. So how long do you take for a while?
Well, we have plans to release some post-campaign content. I don't know if I think I can speak about it. But in this same year, we will release more campaigns. That's all I can say about it. But we plan to release a few campaigns after release. Same things with the DLC, like I don't know the Hammerhold ones. We talked about it. There's nothing confirmed yet, but we are considering all kinds of different content that will be released after the release. Yes.
So yeah, don't worry, we won't keep you waiting for a whole year to
Yes.
play the update.
That won't be the case here.
All right, that's good to hear. Okay, so maybe are there any post campaigns plans to be on release, or it's just going to be the main campaign?
After release, we will release another campaign, like mini campaign, right? Like updates.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on release, it's the main campaign.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, some more war-related questions. Let's start with about Anya. So, where was she raised exactly? And did her mother Lucretia survive by any chance?
Yes, those are some little bits of hidden lore of her. She was raised pretty hidden from the world, right? Because I know all people can accept a child, the child of a vampire. But yeah, she was raised in Lineria, but in very far from the people and the cities and things like that. While her father trained her in the hunting arts. And yeah, about Lucretia, we don't know about her destiny right now, her fate. But
she may be alive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's alive somewhere.
All right, so let's talk about the dragons. There are two new dragons in the game, Cosmere and Luminir. We know that Luminir is connected to the paladins from Wyneria, but is Cosmere related to any known dragon heroes?
No, I don't think so. He's a very loner dragon, right? He spent most of his life living isolated from other people and other dragons in his own cave, and he liked it that way until the cult of the Overseer made their base there and started to push him away. So yeah, he's not related to any other creature.
All right, so maybe a quick word about Luminir. During Vez'nan's invasion over Wyneria, where was she exactly? We didn't see her helping defend the fortress.
Okay, where was she during the Dark Army attack, right? Yeah. We like to think that the paladins had to call for her aid, right? It's not that she's always around. She gives her powers or shares her powers with the paladins. But if they want her help, they have to call her. And by the time vengeance take place, the paladins were pretty confident that they could take on the entire Dark Army by themselves. They were very proud of themselves. So they may have made a mistake there, but this time against the menace that is the Overseer, they decided to not take their chances and use call for her help. Yes.
Well, we'll hope that they don't repeat the same exact mistake twice then.
Yeah.
All right. So we also saw Blackburn in the first game where we defeated him, and also in Vengeance we saw him in the final campaign of the Kirk Bargain where we assembled his pieces and we see the statue going. So how did we actually manage to recruit him for a while?
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. I mean, by collecting the pieces of his armor, Vez'nan has good control of him, right? He can. That's why the item is called Helm of Blackburn, right? Mm-hmm. Because you can use his armor to call his essence to fight on the battlefield. And as long as Blackburn is fighting, he's pretty content. So yeah, that's a way that Vez'nan can control him for now, at least. We'll see in the future.
All right, so Vez'nan is in control.
Exactly.
Let's talk now about the main villain about Alliance, the Overseer. It has been teased all the way back in Vengeance at the end game, And we have also seen him as Lord Sovereign in Iron Marine's invasion, if I am not wrong. So, are they connected by any chance?
Yes. The only difference is that in Iron Marines it has another name because the game takes place in another part of the galaxy or another universe even, but they have another name for him. But it's essentially the same creature that it lives outside the time and space, right? So it tries to invade different planes of existence whenever he wants. And people from those places call him differently, but it's the same villain, yes.
Do you know the Office meme, the one that says it's the same picture? it's the same picture.
It's exactly the same. Yes.
All right. Thanks for confirming it. Okay, so we know from reading Therian's description that she has mastered the mystery to the board, like she's connected to it in some ways. And we also now know that Oversteer is connected to it. So how did she actually manage to explore the void?
Well, there's a bit of lore that the Overseer already tried to invade an area many years ago, like eons ago, and was repelled by some powerful entities, like, for example, Eleni, or even Lumineers and drones, powerful drones like that. So there were a lot of ancient scriptures talking about the Overseer and his powers and the void and things like that. And upon his studies, Therian got her hands on those scriptures. That many are mostly warnings against using that kind of magic, but she was a very curious and eager to learn different magic types. So she studied them and used them to her benefit. That's why she is a bit shunned by the rest of the Elven mages. But in this case, it proved to be very helpful to have someone that knows about those kind of magic. Yes.
Yeah, she'll be a great support for our army in defeating him.
Yeah, she can be like the guide for the Alliance in the void.
Alright, so what about the Eldritch Channeler? He has a really similar design to the cultist in the Blazing Gem from Vengeance. So is he part of them, like an attended student, or something else?
Yeah, I think I answered this question in the
yes,
recent newsletter, right? Yeah, we explained that some of those are like Vez'nan acolytes, but they also, instead of channeling their own energy to power a crystal, like in Vengeance, the Elven Channeler use the magic of the crystal to empower their own already known spells, right? If you can I don't know how to say. You can guess which previous towers the Elder Channelers were in the past, judging by their own skills. You can see their skills and you can see similarities with other previous towers from Kingdom Rush, and you can guess what they were used to be in the past and what they are now. So I leave that for your homework. But yeah, those are.
He will make an awesome video about it.
Yeah. But yeah, those are a different kind of mages that now turn to the dark side, let's say, and started using this corrupted magic.
All right, that sounds ominous. We'll definitely look more into it. One final question that I would like to ask about the war is, do we know who actually pilots Warhead?
Well, yes, he's built like by the Dark Army. You know, they always trying to improve the technology, right? Since Vengeance, well, even since Kingdom Rush 1, right? We have like the Juggernaut, this giant, powerful robot. Yeah, and they are taking everything they know about technology and firepower to create a really powerful sea machine, right? Like can be reliable, doesn't feel emotion, can betray or
the perfect warrior.
Yeah, the perfect war machine, exactly. So it's made by the same guys that made the rocket gunners, right? And you have like engineers and maybe some goblin technology and stolen dwarven technology. It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, I think that these were all the questions, apart from one last one. Why is Ironhide actually so awesome to give us content creators such an awesome chance?
Thank you.
Well, first of all, thank you. Yes. And I don't know how to answer that. I'm guessing that a lot of that is due to the great amount of support that we have from players and the constant feedback that we try to take to improve our games. And I think it's a really nice ecosystem there from we working on games and players letting know how to improve them and such. So yeah, I think it's a collaborative effort.
Yeah, and I also think that the dev team really loves what they do. So and that shows. You can see it in the art, also in the game design, and every detail. So, and yes, of course, having an awesome community on the other end really drives us to do our best. We're really looking forward to everyone trying Alliance.
Any last word?
Just thank you.
No, thank you. And
add Alliance to your wish list.
exactly. Yes.
Once again, shout out to Ironhide's community manager and main developer for getting me interview them about their newest game, Kingdom Rush Alliance. I hope to hear you guys again soon. And as always, don't forget to add Alliance to your wishlist.